you want to hear like, well, this is too long of a story. I could tell the best story of my life. So, it was 11th grade. I had a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend. There was also this other girl who was like dating one of my best friends very seriously. And me and her, this other girl, like even though we both were dating other people, kind of always like had a thing. And both my girlfriend and her boyfriend were out of town this one weekend where it was like the district basketball championship where we took a bus and go watch like my Cheltenham basketball team play in the district championship, which is like a big deal in Philadelphia. It's like the best teams in the city of Philadelphia. So anyways, it was such a big deal that my school rented out a Spirit bus, just a school bus, to transport students from the high school to the game. And because my girlfriend wasn't there and this girl's boyfriend wasn't there, it was the perfect, like I sat next to her and I was like, finally I'm gonna have just some time to like flirt with this girl and not feel bad about it. And then like 5 minutes into the drive, I started feeling like I had to shit. And it was like the most extreme. It wasn't like I've had to shit before. This was like food poisoning or something. Like I don't know what happened, but it was insane to the point where it took every fiber of my being to not, like I had to try as hard as I can physically or else I would shit myself. To the point where I had to tell the girl in the middle of our conversation, I said, excuse me, I know this is ridiculous, but like I'm having like a lot of trouble right now, like from a stomach standpoint, and like I actually need to be like alone right now. And she was like, what? And I was like, do you mind sitting somewhere else? She had to sit somewhere else while I sat by myself to try to like like every bump I hit in the road, I was like this close to shitting. At some points I was like, just shit. Like it's better to just shit. I'm a junior. The bus is full of juniors and seniors. The girl must have told her friends. Word got around the bus. All of a sudden, the entire bus full of seniors is chanting "shit your pants." But I'm not even like remotely impacted by that because I'm so locked into not shitting. We arrive. I let everybody get off. Like, you know, people start coming up to me trying to talk to me. Like, I don't even like. I'm the most serious I've ever felt in my life. Like, I'm so serious. Head down. Let everybody exit the bus first. When everybody's gone, I get off the bus. I asked the driver if he had like any toilet paper, and he handed me one napkin. I was like, oh. I got off the bus. There's a long line to get into Villanova where the game was. I couldn't wait in the line. There's no chance. So I walk right up to the front. There's a cop at the door. I said, excuse me, I'm having like severe stomach issues. I just need to use the bathroom like urgently. Is there any way that you can let me come in right now and then I'll come back out and buy a ticket? And he said, nah, the only way in is through this line. And as soon as he said like, nah, as soon as I heard any negativity, I started sprinting. I just started running. And as I started running, so the line is here, like the line of people going in. I started running like here to the building. There's snow it's winter. There's snow all over the ground. I start sprinting. As I start sprinting, I start shitting. As I start shitting, I just pull my pants down. So anybody who's in this line, if they turn right, they're just seeing a guy running and shitting as he's running in the snow. I then get behind like these shrubs and like do a complete, damage control of the situation. I shat all over my jeans. So my first instinct was to take snow and like try to scrape it off of the pants, but the snow just like hardened the shit and it made it like that much worse. And then so my only option, in my opinion, was to just turn my jeans inside out and to just have the shit on my legs. I then wiped with my socks, threw them out, just left the socks there. I waited like 25 minutes until like everybody who was in that line who might have seen what just happened was inside. And then I got back in line, acted like nothing even happened, waited in the line, got inside, immediately went to the bathroom, took off all of my clothes because they were full of shit, called my dad. And first off, this is like an extremely aggressive environment, this bathroom. I played Chester, which is like an inner city, where we played Chester, was like inner city Philadelphia. So like the whole like place was like, full of like, like Philadelphians, like who are like aggressive people, you know what I mean? So like they could see my clothes on the floor, and they're saying, I don't know why, like what the fuck he's doing in the bathroom, like why are all his clothes on the ground? I call my dad. I say, Dad, I just shit myself. Like I need you to pick me up at Villanova. And this is at like 9:30 at night. My parents are probably in bed, and he didn't even hesitate. It was as if he had this happen to him when he was a child, and he just said, I'll be right there. He was like, I'm on my way, which was crazy. He didn't even ask any questions. He came with a change of clothes. I had to sit there in the bathroom for like 25 minutes while I was being like heckled. The security guard knocked on the door, was like, is everything okay? I was like, yeah. Can a guy just take a shit? And he was like, yeah, well, most people don't get completely naked when they're taking a shit. And I was like, yeah, I know. but like this is my space. My dad comes, brings me a change of clothes. I missed the entire game. You know how much I was looking forward to that game? We lost. The girl, yeah. No. What's up? It's your boy Lil Dicky, aka the biggest loser. You're rocking with DJ Booth. As am I.